What's up, musicians? Welcome back to my music lesson. This is Martins the Coach, your music consultant. Today's class will be for vocal training. First of all, I want to appreciate everyone for their active response on YouTube and WhatsApp. Thanks for dropping your questions and comments. It shows you are following each lesson. Do you love to sing? Do you find yourself singing along with your phone music or whatever is playing on the radio at the moment? Or are you a more serious singer with career plans? What do you like about your voice? What would you change if you could? If it is too nasal, thin, weak, is singing in tune your problem or reaching powerful high notes? Do you think that your voice is dull? Does it tire easily? Would you like to get a richer, fuller voice? A powerful voice that moves and excites people? The interesting fact about singing is that professionals and amateurs alike want to sing better when they enjoy singing. If this describes you, then you are in for a real treat because of the information I'll be releasing here. Whether you sing for pleasure or sing professionally, get ready for a vocal transformation that will amaze you. Imagine your voice with dramatical increased power, richness, range and control. It doesn't matter what kind of genre you sing, your goal will be reached quickly. In reality, singing is like any other skill. It must be practiced regularly, and there is also always room for improvement. Professionals work diligently to perfect pitch, tone and time, and when they hit the high notes, it's a thing of beauty. Becoming an accomplished singer takes time, but you can help improvement in just a few lessons. You must become thoroughly familiar with your voice and then begin to take the right step to control what comes from your vocal cords. Despite what some think, a true singer uses the whole body to get the best sounds. You have to learn how to breathe, relax, articulate, etc. For those who hope to sing professionally or for the entertainment of others, there is information on connecting with an audience and projecting the right emotions. There are three categories of singers. We have 1, good singers, 2, bad singers, 3, untrained singers. The good singers represent those who have a natural talent that has been honed and perfected through practice and probably lessons. Bad singers are people who sing off-key, cannot carry a tune or torture melodies and words. The interesting fact is that even bad singers can become good singers in many cases with the right training. That's why a third category named untrained singers is mentioned. Untrained singers include people who are 1, familiar with singing concepts but need to upgrade their skills. They have no singing training at all, but they enjoy singing, or they have interest in singing. You could say the untrained singer category includes everyone. Yes, probably, because everyone started from there. People decide to sing for many different reasons, but they can be divided into 2 broad categories. Number 1, personal reasons. Number 2, professional reasons. For personal reasons, do you enjoy singing in shower? When you go to a birthday party, do you always end up singing a song to entertain the guests? Or are you in the church choir or a local singing group to sing just for the enjoyment of it? Other personal reasons for singing include, number 1, taking part in a local theater production, singing with your band, or you want to accompany your guitar playing with your voice, or you are singing in your school choir, or you are singing in the shower. Sorry, I have to mention that. Yeah, most people like singing in the shower. People have personal reasons for singing, and they often include singing to themselves or singing for the benefits of families and friends. But that doesn't mean singing is taken lightly. Even when you sing as a hobby or just for fun, you still don't want to make people cringe when you try to hit certain difficult notes or can't keep up with the music. Number two, professional reason. The information in this lesson is also for everyone who wants to sing professionally. Professional singers entertain others and get paid to do so, yeah. But professionals are not just stage singers. This category includes number one, singing in a local band for local establishments, opera singers, singing stars headed for the Broadway stage, rock, country, pop singers seeking fame and fortune as recording artists, all that you want to develop your ministerial purpose and all of sorts. For each category you fall into, you must know that singing involves a lot more than just, making noises in your vocal cords. Singing is sound, and sound is created through vibrations flowing through some type of medium, which in this case is air. In most description of how sound is produced, the sound is compared to a wind instrument. Blow into a clarinet, for example, and sound is created by forcing the air to vibrate in the column of the instrument, which is called the resonator. When you consider that your singing is like playing a wind instrument, then it is easy to understand that singing is about a lot more than vocal cords. So that's why you need to understand how sounds is produced from your body. So with that, we'll be considering anatomy of the vocal cords. Now, knowledge of anatomy is not essential to be able to sing, but learning how the body works and terminologies used by singing teachers, pedagogists, lecturers, and vocal specialists will provide the aspiring singer with a greater understanding of the singing processes. This study of production of articulate sound can be taught as well as journey through a series of processes. Along the journey, we will encounter many physical landmarks, the anatomy, and see some amazing events about your body and the physiological aspect, which is the function of each journey series of process. Don't worry, I'll make this very simple for you to comprehend. Now, this is while I'm studying in school. I'm an anatomy student, so I'm going to try as much as possible for you to understand it very well. So we'll be looking through some overviews, and I'll be giving us their definition each. So the first overview is diaphragm. Diaphragm is a large muscle that separates the abdomen and the lungs, and its contraction contributes to the inhalation and exhalation of air. Number two, lungs. This is a air sac that expands and contracts as air is drawn in or expelled. Trachea. Trachea is the channel of human wind instrument through which the air passes. And vocal cords. Vocal cords are vibrating folds that create sound as air passes through and causes changes in air pressure. The next is voice box. Voice box can also be called a larynx. So larynx is the cartilage box that contains the vocal cords. Next one, pharynx. The throat or the tube that runs from the top of the larynx to the nose and includes the hard and soft palate. The next one is the mouth. We all know what our mouth is. That's the oral cavity that includes your lips, tongue, and teeth. Then lastly, the resonating chambers. This is the facial bone around the cheeks, next to the nose, and the holosinus cavity over the eyes. Though there are so many resonating chambers that we have in the body. Resonating simply means something that amplifies our sound. The sound coming out from the from the vocal cords are just a buzzing sound that needs a medium, a body to amplify, an acoustic body to amplify the sound to make the vibration more clearer. So I'll still talk more about that later. So now that you know the part of the body that affects your singing, you can begin to learn how each one affects the voice you produce. All these parts work together to create sound, tone, resonance, articulation, intensity, pitch, and range. Do you think that to sing well, all you have to do was open your mouth and let the sound pour forth? No. There are probably some people who have a gift and an instinct that let them produce ideal sound without practice, but they are few and far between. In general, the parts just mentioned serve the following purpose in sound production. Number one, diaphragm. Diaphragm affects sound strength. It affects your breath control. It affects your steadiness of breath, and also it makes a proper use of your diaphragmatic breathing techniques makes you sustain better. Next one, lungs. Healthy lungs can assist with clearer sound. Next one, trachea. Fully open, it will enable unplended airflow for better sound. Vocal cords. This characteristic of the vocal cord affect the pitch and quality of sound produced. During these vocal cords, during our exercises, I will explain how our consonants and vowels affect your vocal cords, because as we proceed, we'll be doing some exercises, some G sound, N sound. I'll tell us why we need to do that, because of the how it affects our sound production, our vocal cords. I'll explain that more later as the lesson produces. Next one is larynx. Larynx is where resonance is created. Next one is pharynx. Critical to creating rich sounds that do not have a nasal quality. Next one is mouth. So mouth is used to articulate words in a song. The resonators, which I've explained earlier on, that it creates an amplified sound with full tone. There are two pipes in the neck region, larynx and the esophagus. Voice is produced in the larynx. When food is administered, it passes into the esophagus by the help of the epiglottis covering over the entrance of the larynx. In a nutshell, this is how it works. When you breathe out from the lungs into the larynx, which is the voice box, the lungs expel air through the folds, forcing them to gently vibrate. The folds are set in motion by the breath stream and create a bustling sound like this. The concluded process is called phonation. Remember that vibration equals to sound. The vocal folds chop the air stream up into a series of rapid puffs. How rapid? If you were to sing an A above middle C, not very high for a woman, your vocal fold will vibrate at 440 cycles per second. It is important to realize that it is the puff of air that creates the sound, not the impact of the folds coming together. It is more similar to waving your hands in front of your ear, which creates waves of air pressure or turbulence, than clapping your hands together. So phonation occurs in the larynx. The next process now we're considering is resonation. The buzz created by the vocal folds resonates or vibrates the air column, and this in turn causes the structures above and around the larynx to vibrate or resonate as well. Almost anything can vibrate, and we vibrate as a natural frequency that is most conducive to its vibration. The part of the body that can vibrate in harmony with the voice are often called resonators. The following is a list of resonators and the pitches or vocal qualities that mostly easily activate them. Number 1, chest and lower body. It activates the lower pitch and often the ow sound. Number 2, throat. It activates the middle range and easy speaking tone. And number 3, mouth. It activates the upper mid-range and mid-vowels. Number 4, nasal. It activates the close front vowels, especially when followed by a nasal consonant. Number 5, facial. It activates the high range front vowels. Number 6, sinus. Given that there are so many sinuses, many different quality sound activate them. The last one, bone of the skull. It activates the falsetto and very high range closed vowels. The last process I will be considering is the articulation. So far in our journey, we have learned how the airstream is created, how it is set into motion in the vocal cords into action. It creates a buzzing sound, that's the phonation, and that buzz is modified by the airspace above the larynx, the resonation. Now we will explore how the air and vibration passes through the vocal tract are shaped by the articulators into speech sound. There are two major types of articulators. We have movable articulators and fixed articulators. Movable articulators they are structures that can move and allow us to shape the sound, e.g. our jaw, our lips, and our facial muscles, the tongues, the soft palate, and the pharynx. While the fixed articulators are those that cannot be moved by muscles, namely the hard palate and the teeth. So, as the resonated vibration or sound is coming out, it is gotten shapen into quality sound or speech that we are saying by our articulators, mainly in the mouth region. So the placement of your mouth determines the sound that comes out. If you want to make a oo sound, you have to make your mouth a little bit smaller and oral in shape before you make a oo. You can't make oo sound by opening your mouth widely open. No, it's impossible. But neither can you make a ah sound by making your mouth oral shape and close in a closed form. No, it is impossible. So that's why articulation is very important, as well as resonation, as well as the phonation, as well as respiration. I think that is the processes I have mentioned. I'm still going to talk about dictions, but diction is not. I won't talk about it now. Probably in our next lessons. This is where I'm going to stop today. Thank you for being available. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Martins, the coach, your music consultant. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video. Thank you very much. See you next week, same time on Friday on my social network group on WhatsApp. You can contact 081 54 15 24 01. Even to chat me up directly. Thank you. See you soon.
Yeah.